Thanks so much for agreeing to do a video with me. I'm Michelle Tennant. I'm a new vice chair in East Flat Rock. And we really need to be able to get the vote out in East Flat Rock. I know that once you introduce yourself and give us just like, you're so seasoned and so experienced at doing this, what do you think new precinct leaders should do? And first tell us who you are so people know.
Yeah, I'm Joe Robustelli. I'm the precinct chair of Laurel Park. And we have had some very good success over the past few years in getting the vote out. And one of the things that helped most was to divide Laurel Park into 7 different areas, and then find somebody who would be willing to be a canvasser in each of those areas, because they know their neighbors, and neighbors are much more comfortable with them when they come to their door. I want to emphasize that it's not a very difficult thing. People are friendly. You're going to Democrats. They usually are very welcoming. I've never really had anybody who was nasty or made me feel uncomfortable.
Oh, really? That's good. That's really good news.
Most people are very nice, but I think you'll also find that many people will not be home. No matter what time you go, people are not always home, and so what I tend to do is take the bag with the information. That bag is so helpful about each of the candidates and each of the judges, and when to vote, and absentee application. All that information is very helpful, and it's in a bag, and I either hang it on the doorknob or someplace close to their home, so that when they come home they'll see that I was there. Most people are grateful that you're doing what you're doing. They say, thank you, I'm glad you're taking the time to do this. We need people to come to our home with the information, because a lot of people don't know. It's good to have meetings with your, I call them neighborhood coordinators, so that everybody's on the same page.
How often do you do those meetings?
Well, we do them several times during a year, maybe 4 or 5 times during the year, depending on what's happening. If it's a precinct meeting coming up, or if it's an election coming up, or if there's some issue we need to talk about, just to keep them informed and involved. It's very helpful. Those people are key. And it's always good to have maybe 2 people go when you canvass, if you can. That way one person could drive and the other person could go to the door. And it saves a lot of time and effort of running back and forth.
Do you tell your neighborhood coordinators you just give them the list of, like, here's people who don't normally vote in the midterms, go speak to them, or do you just go to any Democratic thing? I mean, do you actually look and evaluate the turfs and the precincts in a special way?
We haven't done that in the past, because we haven't really had that information, but we do have it this year. So what I plan to do is meet with my team, my leadership team, all of my coordinators, and focus on those people who vote occasionally, maybe not all the time, but encourage them to vote this time, and not worry so much about those who we know will vote every time. I may drop information off for them, and if they're not home, I won't worry too much. I'll leave a packet, but I will concentrate on those people who are less dependable voters. So I think that's a good strategy.
Thank you so much for your time and for your wisdom, and I hope to share this with other precinct leaders. I really appreciate your time.
Thank you.